All right, Timothy Renshaw is with us from Business in Vancouver. Good morning.
Steve, how are you?
Good. A lot of talk yesterday in the media circles about this deal between Bell and Astral. Astral owns a number of radio stations and other things,
Sure, yeah.
and Bell has specialty channels, and they were combining it a deal of $3.38 billion. Now, it was sent to the CRTC first, they rejected it, and then they approved this deal yesterday, the rework deal.
Well, the Competition Bureau is okay with it, so the CRT still has to approve it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
what does it mean?
well, this is this is a huge area of media concentration in the country. I mean, this is a huge country, and it's got a small population relative to the geography. So it's really difficult for media companies that are small to survive. Mm-hmm. On the other hand, you don't want to have a huge concentration of media in the hands of a couple. So that's the big issue that has to be balanced here by the CRTC.
Now, TELUS has been opposed to this, so why would you think they would be opposed to it?
Well, TELUS is very interested in the whole media area too. I mean, they look at Bell as one of the biggest vertically organized media firms in the country. So they don't want to have Bell controlling, say, 50% of the English-speaking TV stations in the country. So, I mean, it's their patch too. So they want to make sure that the competition is fair and is not all concentrated in a few hands. Yeah.
Now, would this give consumers more choice with this with these two companies merging?
Well, I think it would give, Bell would argue that it would give them the opportunity to give their customers a bigger field of stations from Astral, So, and when you combine these companies, then you do get a lot more variety in that company. But then, on the other side, the other competitors would argue, well, they're going to be having too many channels and too much control over a certain area of the media.
Right, and these large deals, we've seen ones in the past, are scrutinized quite a bit by the CRTC and others. Why is that so?
Well, I guess we've got these two things that we still have to balance is how much they have as far as stations and control over various media, mm-hmm. and what they can offer their consumers. So I think it's really important, especially, as I say, in a huge country with a population that's concentrated in certain areas, but not everywhere, that
right.
we keep these things in balance.
All right, if you want to read some more about that, go to businessinvancouver.com, BIV.com, and we'll be back to talk to you in about an hour.
Thanks, Steve.
Okay, thanks. Caitlin?